thinking, it's still true. He sees the Fonseca kid squinting at his computer screen, seeing nothing else, only the people he has interviewed hours earlier, far from the city room. Briscoe leans over Logan's shoulder, glances up at the big green four-sided copper clock hanging from the ceiling, a clock salvaged from Pulitzer's world, thinking, still plenty of time. What else do we have? He says, dropping coat and jacket over a blank computer monitor. The early editions of the morning papers are scattered on the desk, the Times, the Post, the News. Logan clicks on a page that shows 4 possible versions of the wood, the page 1 headline. Briscoe thinks, I'm so old. He remembers seeing page 1 letters actually cut from wood in the old composing room of the Post, 6 blocks down West Street. The muffled sound of linotype machines hammering away from the composing room. Most of the operators deaf mutes, signaling to each other by hand. Paul Sand trimming stories on the stone counters beyond the linotype machines, his editor's hands using calipers to pluck lines of lead from the bottom of stories. Everybody smoking, crushing butts on the floor. Hot type, shouts, sandwiches from the Greeks. All gone forever. One possible front page says, Jobs rising? With a subhead, Mayor says future bright. New unemployment numbers are due in the morning. The AP story will lead what they now call the doom page, always page 5, the hard stuff about the financial mess, with a sidebar trying to make the recession human. Names, faces, losers, pain. If they have jobs, it's a recession. If they don't have jobs, it's a depression. Foreign news is on page 8, usually from AP and Reuters. No overseas bureaus anymore, plus features bought from a new web service that has correspondents all over the planet. Obama mourns Afghan deaths. Plus a thumbsucker out of the one-man Washington bureau. The problem is that most readers don't give a rat's ass. Not about Iraq, not about Afghanistan, only about whether they can still feed their kids next week or the week after. 2 more suicide bombings in Baghdad. Another bombing in Pakistan, a girls' school. More stats counting the dead without names or faces. It has been months since foreign news was used as wood. What else you got? Briscoe says. Logan picks up a ringing phone, whispers to the caller, but keeps clicking on the various page 1 displays. Bloomy's lament. All about more city job cuts, the need for a fair share of the stimulus package, the crackdown on parking permits for well-connected Pauls, the assholes in Albany grabbing what is not nailed down, and closing libraries while heading for the limousines. News should be new. This is all old. With this stuff, Briscoe thinks, we might even achieve negative sales. Logan gets off the phone. Where was I? He says. Oh, yeah, the Fonseca kid got the mother. Her son was admitted to Stuyvesant 2 years ago. Now, he's shot dead in the street. Logan makes some moves on the keyboard, and then Briscoe sees 6 photographs of a distraught, thin black woman pointing at a framed letter. That's the mother, Logan says. The letter is from Stuyvesant, when he was accepted. She is staring into the camera, her face a ruin, holding a framed photograph of a smiling boy in a blazer. The woman is about 35, going on 80. The quality sucks, Briscoe says. Yeah, we don't have a photographer tonight, so Fonseca shot it with a cell phone. Anyway, that's the Vic in the other picture, the dead kid, in his first year in Stuyvesant after winning a medal for debating. Logan points to a young man's body on a sidewalk, face down, chalk marks around him. Then he's dead, late this afternoon, shot 5 times. Why? The usual shit, Logan says. Drugs, or someone got dissed, so say the cops. Whoever really knows. But there's a doom page angle too. The mother lost her job 6 weeks ago. They're going to throw her out of the house, and the cops think maybe the kid started dealing drugs to save the house. Put that in the lead, if it's true. I already told